What's up, everyone? We're back with episode number 2 when it comes to our hot sauce series. The hot sauces that we made are chilling in those jars for about a couple of months now, and today we're ready to move on to the bottling process. And also today we have Tony and Claire.
What up?
So Tony's back, not snacking in his hand right now, but you know that the chips are close by. And the process today, what we're gonna do is essentially take them out of this jar, blend them all up, make sure that the pH is all making sense, and then put them in little bottles. It's a relatively simple process, I think. Correct, Ben?
Yes, it's very easy.
So there are a few steps that we have to go through today. Ben, give us just a little rundown of what we're looking at.
So we have finished fermenting all these things. They've been in the jars for, I think, 6 weeks. I'm just calibrating the pH meter right now that we have to use to make sure that it's going to be shelf stable. So what we're going to do is one by one, we're going to scrape off the top of these jars because there's a little bit of yeast that's formed. We'll dump it into this bucket, strain out all the brine. We'll save the brine in case we need to add it back later. Take all the solids, we'll blend them up, we'll strain them, we'll add an emulsifier back in to make it a little bit thicker, and then we will pour it in the little jars.
That process was a little bit longer than I thought. My arm's getting tired.
Which one are we gonna kick off first?
We're gonna do red first. You can see some of the yeast on the top of it.
Yeah, especially here.
Which I think is fine to mix in, but we're gonna scrape it off anyways, just because we have so much.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell that hot.
One way to find out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeast infection.
Okay, I think we're good.
Oh,
Juicy.
that smells spicy.
Yeah, it does. Maybe we'll just like carry this guy over.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit all of these in at once, but we strained all of the brine out of the peppers. We just have just the solids left. There's, I think, 1 ghost pepper or half of a ghost pepper. There's a whole bunch of Portuguese peppers, a lot of garlic. It smells fermenty for sure. It smells pretty good. So we saved all of the brine so that we can re-add it if we need a little bit more liquids, but probably most of this will just be ditched. So next up, we're gonna put the solids into the blender. We'll blend them all up and then we'll strain them.
Pass me that spoon there, please. It's like 3 quadruple size tablespoons.
Yeah.
Oops.
All right, let's try that.
Try that. And
So we're gonna take this off now. It's a little bit watery. And then we're going to pour it through this strainer. We'll press it through, collect all the juice in here. And then we'll test the pH and might add some vinegar. We'll see.
It smells hot.
It does, yeah.
Cut that out.
do you have something, Ben, that roughly fits the size of this, shape-wise, diameter-wise, and we can press down on it?
Sound.
ASMR.
That's the secondary channel.
So I would say that it's definitely making less than I was expecting.
Yeah, same. There's less of it coming out than expected.
There's only a tiny little, not a tiny bit, but like, maybe it's just that we have a really big bucket here that we're trying to pour everything into.
It's like a 1/10 of a quart.
We're gonna have to blend this again, I think, probably, right?
I think so.
Yeah, with more liquid.
We'll put a little more liquid in there to get some more out of it, but
When you put it up like that, like, it looks like more.
Yeah. Would that fit?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, that one fits well.
Oh, it's juicing. She's juicing.
she's juicing.
That'll have a ton of spice in it. Like in the liquid too.
With it?
Yeah. Like if you touch that or like tasting that now, it'll probably have quite a bit of heat.
Name your poison.
Yeah.
Shoot it or sip it.
Shoot it.
Yeah.
Okay. Shh. Oh my god.
It tastes almost like a spicy pickle.
Oh yeah.
Or like, you know when you buy like pickled beans?
Yeah, that makes sense.
For Caesars, like that would be really good. You should, if you actually have any beans to pickle in that.
So I think that we're mostly dry now. So we're gonna call it because not much is coming out left. So I'm gonna take this guy out and we'll deal with him in a second. We'll compost all the peppers. And we actually got a decent amount. But you can see it's very watery. So what we're gonna do is put it back into the blender. And then we'll slowly add really low amounts of xanthan gum, which should like basically emulsify it and make it into more of what you actually think of as a sauce. We almost made a liter. So we've got the xanthan gum, the thickener. We put the lid on because we're going to use this little spout. We're going to blend it slowly so that the liquid is moving when we actually add this, which will stop any like clumps from forming basically.
So we'll probably do a 1/4 teaspoon at a time, I think, right?
I think to start with a
Fairly small amount. Please be gentle.
I think we probably need another one. That was a 1/4 teaspoon, right?
Yeah.
Like it looks better, but we could use some more.
Maybe a little bit more, right?
We could use some more, yeah.
You want the shot glass?
No, I just want to see how kind of like thick it is.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 C's. We probably want it closer to 3.
What is the cap
we
of the
could-
hot sauce then? Is it like a dribble cap or is it like an
No,
open pour?
it's an
Is
open
it
pour.
open pour? You'd probably want it to be thicker so it doesn't all come shooting out, you know?
That's true.
What we could do
We could blend some
to...
of the chunky bits in.
Yeah, so I was gonna say to actually like get it a bit spicier with the seeds. It tastes great, it just doesn't have
Pretty good.
like any heat.
Like,
Or very
there's a
minimal
little
heat.
bit, but it's not a lot.
No.
It's not too spicy, but it
No.
does taste
Tastes really good.
really good.
Yeah.
Pretty good though.
But you said that one's gonna be spicier anyway.
That one's
Well,
way
that's
spicier,
gonna be
yeah.
significantly so.
Let's test the pH because we want to see if we want to add more vinegar before we finish up like the thickness on it. Oh, we're fine actually. So it's supposed to be below 4 to be shelf stable, and we're like 3.6. So we actually don't need to add any vinegar. It should be totally fine.
So I just missed that to shoot that, but essentially what we did, and by we I mean them, tossed in.
Yeah, about a tablespoon of the mash, just to bring up a little bit more spice, and it'll thicken it a tiny bit as well.
So it's bottling time. I think we're gonna need 4 bottles, but it might be 3.5 or so. But let's see. The color's really nice, eh?
Yeah.
So
Really nice.
peachy.
Look at those big drops. Xanthan gum worked.
All right.
This is crazy. Free pour.
YOLO. Oh yeah, pour's pretty nice, eh?
Yeah.
So we're ending up, we basically got, oh, good catch. Basically got 4 solid bottles. And you said it's 275 milliliters per bottle?
I think so.
So roughly
250 ml.
250?
250, so just under a liter.
Just under a liter is what we came out with after starting with a jar like this.
So one down. I think that we can start on the second one now.
And for the second one, it's essentially going to be the exact same process. It just happens to be a different flavor of sauce.
This is going to be sweeter with the pineapple.
Right, so what's in here? We have
pineapple, carrot, garlic, and it was which pepper?
And well, ginger as well.
Ginger, you're right.
But then it's habanero, so it should be a lot spicier than the other one.
Right, so the one that we just kind of bottled up, I would say it's kind of a sweet sauce. Like it's sweet, there's a little bit of heat, but not too much. This one's probably gonna pack a little bit more of a punch, yeah?
Yeah, this one will be much spicier. We put some onions in this one to kind of weigh the rest of the ingredients down. And there is a little bit of no mold, but there's some of the yeast on it. So we're gonna scrape off just the top layer and get these onions out of here. It does smell really good though.
Yeah, it smells great.
I'm gonna do the same thing as last time. And pour it right into here.
That smells so good.
And that one is packed in there, eh?
Yeah, this one was really packed in. I have a lot more stuff here.
Oh, I got it in my face and my throat. It's hot. I wonder if this one we should try with more brine than the previous to get more.
Little pungent?
More than expected.
Punch in the face.
I think more brine will give us more liquid
That is not your fault.
overall.
I think you're right. This one is hotter than the last one.
It's kind of hard to tell, obviously, because this is a video, but like it's definitely wafting over to me now as well. Claire, you just mentioned that too, and it's like it's tickling the nostrils for sure.
Yeah, it's a little spicy.
Don't do that to your blender.
I bet this juice will be a lot hotter too.
Yeah, probably.
And I'm not betting you to take it.
You have to. You have to.
Two.
It's gonna find out.
That's not that much, just a little bit.
I'm nervous.
Don't think about it. 3.
Spicy. Taste for the flavor is really good though.
Yeah, like awesome.
Ooh, that's just hot as fuck.
We are just putting in a couple ladles worth of brine to make this even more liquidy than the first batch. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more out of it volume wise, and also we'll blend the mash significantly finer, I think, and get more flavor from that too. That was a song, wasn't it? Little Ladle Man from Mumford & Sons?
Totally.
Yeah. No, my mouth still feels hot.
It smells really good.
The garlic and pineapple is the strongest flavor. It's really nice. Oh yeah.
Splash zone.
Okay. I don't think we can fit the rest of it in right now.
Nope.
I'm gonna do a taste test of this one. And by that, I'm sorry guys, I just stuck my finger in that. Holy fuck. That's hot. That's a hot sauce. That's really hot. It's spicy. It's a little sweet. The pineapple's nice, you can taste it. It definitely needs to be thickened up, obviously. We'll do the xanthan gum process next. Everyone, what's your go-to use? If you're gonna have a bottle of hot sauce and you're putting it on something, what's it going on? For me, it's gotta be a taco. It's gotta be a taco.
Eggs or rice.
Just put hot sauce on rice?
Yeah, with hot sauce and rice. It was plain rice with hot sauce on it.
Someone call the fucking police on this guy. Yeah, go-to, where are you putting your hot sauce?
Salad.
What?
I am severely disappointed. I said taco. I feel like that's a fairly middle of the road something to put hot sauce on. We have the other two options so far are plain rice and salad.
Okay, but
Fried
here's the
egg.
thing, like, a taco is gonna have a solid flavor profile for the most part anyways. I also put hot sauce on tacos. I'm just saying, like, if you ever have a parse salad, you fuck it up with a little bit of spice, and it elevates. Like a chicken Caesar, and then you throw some hot sauce on that shit.
Okay, Lindsay, I'll go for fried egg.
I put it on everything.
Fried egg.
Yeah, or an omelet, breakfast.
All except fried egg.
I'm gonna say it's similar to yours, but I'm gonna say specifically like a fried chicken taco.
Tony, you're the last one. What's your go-to?
Oh, for hot sauce?
You're putting hot sauce on something. What is it?
I would say omelets.
Oh,
Omelet
good
would be a
one. Yeah,
or a
eggs.
breakfast sandwich.
And Ben's fried egg.
Or a hamburger, or a breakfast burger with a fried egg on the
Pizza.
burger. I think we should
Hot.
keep the mash aside for now, just
Let's
in
even
case
put
we.
like one spoonful in.
I agree with that.
Yeah, so now it's xanthan gum time.
So on the first batch, we did about a tablespoon of xanthan gum. So we'll start again by putting in quarter teaspoons at a time.
I don't know if it'll be
How much more there?
But we'll probably
I don't know if
use
it'll be
a tablespoon as kind of the baseline, and we'll see how it goes once we add about half a tablespoon and see what happens.
We're gonna try to get a little bit more volume out of this. I think we already have about 5 bottles worth chilling in here. But now Tony's already said it was a great idea. Just why not put some of this, the hard stuff, back in the blender with a little bit more of the brine, and then we'll see if we can get a couple more bottles out of it. Who knows?
But we will. I think we'll be good.
Okay, so Tony's idea is basically doubled up our yield here.
Yeah, we actually have 2 quarts, almost identically. Oh, there we go.
It's gonna be tight.
9 cups. Well, 9 cups, there's what, 250 ml per cup?
Wow, that's basically exactly.
That's gonna be 9
inside
bottles.
here, yeah, it's
9
probably
cups.
2,200 milliliters.
Yeah, and those are 250 ml things, so there you go.
That's a ton. Oh, some on the side.
Based on our first batch with the orange hot sauce, we only ran the mash with some of the brine once through the blender and then sieved it. With the second one here with the pineapple hot sauce, we did it, or we ran the mash with brine a second time through the blender, and we almost came out with 2 times the volume of final hot sauce.
It was a good learning experience because like we didn't do that for the first one obviously, and you can see the difference here between what we came out with for the first batch here and what we came out with for the second batch. And Ben is firing this up because we have to do a little tester. Like Ben said, he likes a good fried egg with his hot sauce, so let's get that baby going. So the hot sauce is bottled, and of course we couldn't finish the video without doing a little bit of taste test. We have a couple of fried eggs here. Tony's got a breakfast sandwich kind of thing situation going on.
Yeah.
So let's give it a go.
One of each.
That's what I'll do on this, on the little breakfast sandwich faux show.
Good consistency.
Yeah, pretty good consistency.
Great color.
That smells really nice.
This guy's definitely a lot hotter.
It's gonna look like yolk. Same color. Beautiful.
Alright, let's start with the mild one. Crispy.
How's the hot sauce though?
It's very mild. Like really mild.
So that's the red.
That's
Is it
the red.
flavor though? Like,
Yeah, like it's definitely, it's kind of sweet.
Okay.
It's a little bit salty. That's really good. Yeah, I think that you could kind of like douse the red one on it.
Yeah.
Man's not used to eating an egg. This guy typically just eats rice.
That one's really, really good.
Spicy?
It's definitely a lot spicier.
On a scale of like 1 to 10, spice scale, what are we looking at?
7 out of a sauce you would actually want to eat.
What?
It's like crazy, like novelty sauces that you would never actually eat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is like towards the top end of a sauce that I would actually want to eat.
Okay, fair enough.
Where does it rate in terms of like all the hot sauces you've eaten in terms of heat?
Middle of the road.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Tony, what do you think with the red one?
Red one has like minimal heat, but extremely good flavor. It just adds like a delicious flavor profile to anything. The pineapple-based one definitely has heat, but it's very bearable amount of heat. Like it's not overly overpowering, but excellent flavor, especially the sweetness from the pineapple and so on. That's really, really good.
Gonna try this, the red one.
Yeah.
It is very mild.
Yeah.
Quite mild, but it adds a nice, there's a sweetness to it, which is good. You can definitely taste that something's there.
It just looks like yolk.
This one, yeah, it does look like a little yolk. The yellow color is good, so I'm gonna try the hotter one here. That's hot. But it's not too hot. I would agree. I would say that that's like a, maybe 6 or 7.
It's like middle of the road. It's spicy, but it's not overpowering.
And not bad.
It's doable. Yeah.
Like it's a good, I would say it's a good staple.
It's not like battery acid.
Good staple hot sauce to have in the fridge. Yeah, good color, really good color, good yield. It was a good learning experience. Obviously, the next time we'll probably do the what we did with the yellow one to get a little bit more out of it. But I would say for 2 big jars like this, to be able to produce 10 bottles, probably could have got close to maybe 15 if we had done the red one in the same way. I would say it was a good experience.
Yeah. They both turned out delicious, so.
They turned out super well. But thank you, man. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you want to make your own hot sauce, we can help. And
Don't put it on plain rice or salads.
like I said, you want your hot sauce to tickle your nickel.